Hey everyone, we're now just 1 week away from the 100th anniversary of the moment we learned that Albert Einstein's wild ideas about space, time, and gravity, his general theory of relativity, is correct. But here, let's focus on an earlier attempt to test Einstein's theory, one which failed, thankfully. Einstein began working on the general theory of relativity in 1907, and by 1912 he had an early version of the theory in hand. Using it, Einstein was able to calculate the angle through which distant starlight should be bent as it traverses the warped region near the Sun on its way to Earth. Einstein convinced a young astronomer from Berlin named Erwin Freundlich to lead an observational team to the Crimea, which on August 21, 1914 would experience a total solar eclipse. Now, bear in mind that World War I is sweeping across the continent, so when the team crosses into Russia fully loaded with technical equipment necessary for the eclipse observations, it raises some eyebrows. Well, more than that. The equipment is confiscated as they cross the border, and Freundlich, a German citizen, is thrown into a Russian prison. And as it turns out, this was all a godsend for Einstein. His early equations for general relativity were not quite right, so his predictions were not quite right. Had the eclipse observations been successful, they would have proven Einstein's ideas wrong. By 1915, when he finally announced the corrected equations, I can't help but wonder if astronomers would have been as eager to go out during the 1919 solar eclipse to test what would have been a second Einstein prediction. Be that as it may, the 1914 solar eclipse yielded no results, thankfully, making the 1919 solar eclipse the first test and the first confirmation of Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity. Experience the journey, Light Falls, Space, Time, and an Obsession of Einstein, airing May 29th on PBS.